I grew up in Dungiven, well, the countryside of Dungiven, which meant there was no Union Jacks, there was no tri-flags, there's no church here, chapel here, that was only in the town, and that was fine in the town, but out in the countryside, it was better. Like, you never knew what religion of a person you were chatting to, which meant you couldn't already prejudge them for their religion. Although I went to Protestant primary school and church and secondary school, which meant I am Protestant, and I never knew any different. To be honest, I never knew any different in a Catholic and a Protestant until I went to secondary school. Now I know because of BUC and not because of the school. Like, the school just kind of brushed it under the carpet that it was not a big deal, and they tried to do cross-community stuff, and they're still trying to, and it can be successful, but it isn't at the same time. Like, they don't chat, they don't talk about the deep stuff the way BUC does. BUC truly teaches you the difference in a Catholic and a Protestant, and then it even goes into the similarities of it, and then you yourself find out, oh, we're practically the same. You learn to sort of accept people for who they are through BUC, and you learn to accept yourself for believing your own beliefs, and that your beliefs yourself is true to you, and their beliefs are true to them, and their beliefs is theirs and your beliefs is yours, and no one can take that away from you, because BUC just genuinely teaches you to be who yourself, to be true to yourself. It gives you confidence, it builds so many friendships. I mean, so many friendships. I am friends with absolutely every girl and boy that I've done BUC with. But like, I genuinely still speak to them until this day. It's not a second thought to me what they are and why they go to that church or not chapel, and why they go to chapel and not church. Like, it's pretty normal to me that I now don't think about that stuff, and I just accept a person for who they are because BUC taught me to do that.
I've been involved with BUC from I was probably in P7, and I'm currently now in year 14, and I'm so proud to say that I am a BUC Camps ambassador. BUC has really kind of changed my life for the better in terms of we've been able to meet so many new people that I never would have met before, and like, some of them live down the road from me. It's amazing to see, like, after the camps and stuff, how people can come together from completely different backgrounds, even within the same town. Like, I'm from Portadown, and people 10 minutes down the road in Lurgan, like, I never would have mixed with before or even spoke to, and we went on camps, and like, to this day, one of my best friends I met at a BUC event. And it's amazing also to hear kind of from our parents' perspectives, in terms of, you know, oh, we wouldn't have been able to go down here when we were younger, like, that place wasn't seen as safe, or vice versa. And now, like, the young people have all come together, and we are all able to say that we are one united community. In terms of the ambassadors programme, I was delighted to be chosen, as I really want to go into a career in politics, journalism, that type of career. And one of my kind of grounding aspects of applying for politics and writing my personal statement was talking about BUC, how I've met so many new people, how my perspective on kind of us and them has been changed, because there really is no us and them, we're all just one community. It's been really nice to be involved with Alan and our kind of group in terms of looking at the decision making process and how the funding is allocated and all the work that actually goes into the camps, because when you're a young person you just go in the camp, you do a few activities and that's fun, but it is amazing to see the work that actually goes into it. So yeah, BUC has really impacted my life positively, and I'm so proud that I'm able to be part of the Ambassadors Programme.
And I live in a small village called Greystill, which is located between the Derry, Londonderry and Plum Valley area. So growing up I went to a predominantly Catholic schools. So where I live, it's a Catholic village pretty much. I went to local primary school and I go to a Catholic school. So I never got the opportunity to mix with people from different cultures and religions until I did BUC. So BUC has really been the most life-changing experience for me and most unforgettable. I've made 2 of my bestest friends ever and my life wouldn't be the same without it. So I've done BUC for the past 4 or 5 years. So one of the camps I did, we went to Castlewellan, and honestly it's where you meet your friends because you're in a big open field with portaloos as your toilets, a hose as your shower, and I remember us going to the beach, toasting marshmallows, having sing-songs around the campfire and all. It's honestly the best thing. It's where you make your lifelong friends. Then we had a really sporty group, so we used sport as our medium, and we looked at sports and different from different cultures and religions. Then we went to a Gaelic football match and a soccer match, and that was great too. And then as our big trip, we travelled to Scotland to look at the Celtic and Rangers stadiums, do tours around them, and it was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. So at the minute I'm doing a BUC online, which is on Zoom. So for the medium of this one we're using film and music. Last week we had a TikToker on, and this week we're learning how to play musical instruments, and honestly it's so good. Like, it is so much fun. Like, through BUC I have done so much things. I've done mud runs, I went to camps in the Greenway and the Stormont, which was great, so much fun. I've been paintball and go-karting, I've been everywhere. Like, it's been so good. So being a BUC ambassador, unfortunately we didn't get to do all the stuff that we had hoped. We didn't get to travel to the Balkans, Croatia and Bosnia. We only got to meet up once in a big group in Belfast. Then we went to the lockdown, but in lockdown we did Zooms and quizzes, so it was good like. And then we had a Christmas dinner and we started our OCN diversity, which is great. Like, BUC has changed me so much as a person. I used to be so shy. Like, without BUC I wouldn't have done anything like this. I've grown confidence, which I didn't know I had. Doing BUC ambassadors gave me the opportunity to be a youth leader in the summer at my local youth club, which was great. So getting into BUC ambassadors, it was my local youth leader put me forward, and I honestly didn't think I'd get in, but I did, and it's been a great opportunity being the voice of young people. So in the future I plan to use the skills that I've learned to be a youth worker or a teacher.
And I applied for BUC because I love meeting new people and people from different backgrounds. It just goes to show that we can all work together even if we do come from different places and enjoy different things. Through BUC I've been able to apply for a lot of different opportunities such as OCNs and become a BUC ambassador. And through BUC I've learned that people are different, so not all projects and programs will fit the same group. That just needs to be adapted for different people, but like at the end of the day we're all there for the common goal and to support good relations.
The BUC Camps Ambassadors Programme is just one example of the Education Authority's youth services desire to provide opportunities and services to young people that are centred around giving them ownership, a genuine voice that is consistently listened to, and indeed the skills and experience to be the best that they can be. The BUC Camps Ambassadors play a substantial role in shaping the entire BUC Camps funding process. They also play a substantial role in holding us as the Education Authority to account as we pursue greater efficiency and outcomes for young people involved in camps throughout Northern Ireland. Ambassadors this year have assisted youth service staff in undertaking monitoring visits to a range of programmes, to support the delivery of programmes, to ensure compliance with funding stipulations, but importantly, to champion success and good practice. Each of our current 28 ambassadors bring a unique perspective to this aspect of the role, as they have all previously been participants in BUC Camps programmes from across Northern Ireland. And so, as I draw to a close from this snapshot of the programme and what it's been like this year, it would be naive to suggest that the pandemic hasn't impacted what we had planned and what we hoped in terms of a schedule for this programme this year. I can say quite clearly, along with my colleagues who are involved in this programme, that the commitment from our ambassadors has never wavered. In fact, in many cases it has increased. They have overcome the barriers and the challenges of doing things online, and in many ways have achieved what we've asked them to achieve this year.